Okay. Just went live. Let me
Gotta make
tag you
sure
in
I
here.
share this with two. So might as well do that right now. So I don't feel like
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. See, that's why I hurry up and go to my phone on most episodes. It ain't. I gotta change the settings before we start because it won't change it from StreamYard.
Okay.
Y'all join in, join in. We about to get it started, about to get it started. Something that my mic is. Mic check, mic check. Let's go. I think that's it. YouTube save. Okay, now you should be able to share it if it wasn't already, or let you add your tag. I think. Okay, yeah. Share on there, so it should be available now.
Okay.
All right, all right. Let's. That's 7. Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Today is March 7th, 2026, and we have much to discuss with Chris the Boss.
It's your boy, boss up motherfuckers. Communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow me miss and come back to hit us till we sit and think about it. We got much to discuss. Yeah, communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow we miss it, come back to hit us till we finally try to fix it. We got much to discuss.
I never get tired of hearing that.
I thought you was gonna give us a special intro again. Breakthrough. Break the ice. I forgot what you said last time. I can't remember. But we're back. We are back with more and much to discuss with Chris the Boss. Um, it's been a while. We haven't done any done any episodes this year yet. But it's time to get it back bumping and jumping because we got big things coming up. We got more major special guests like my brethren here today, longtime friend and photographer, journalist. Man, he's been killing it on the scene for a very long time, man. Proud of this brother right here. Um, Positive energy, man. You always seem to flow within that same tier of positivity all the time, man. It's like I've never really seen your spirits down, man. No matter what's going on, you're always encouraging. Hell, you've helped encourage me through my mental health breakdowns and things like that, man. It's a blessing to have you as a friend, brother. Y'all give it up. Much to discuss, alumni. Mr. EyeSnap Studios himself, Alvin J. Brown. What's going on, brother?
Okay. Everything's going pretty good. Everything's good. How about you, Chris?
Oh man, I can't complain. It always slow me down. I'm
Uh,
just trying to stay focused, man. Trying to stay focused on the mission, task at hand, man. Yeah, staying
uh,
positive, man. That's the key.
all right. Well, let me go ahead and get my energy all the way back because I wanted to make sure you had to say your reps too. Yeah. First of all, we gotta go ahead and do this the exact right way. So, what's going on, everybody? Mr. EyeSnap Studios here. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, I do want to make just a little bit of a correction. He said journalist. The correct term for me in my case is photojournalist. That's the correct term. As I don't do too much writing. I do the storytelling through visualizations, through pictures, through video, especially for my day job in the news field. So yes.
Hey, thanks for the correction, brother. We got to get it right. Got to get it right.
Yeah, we gotta start this year off strong, man. I'm always happy to be the icebreaker of the year.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. How's everything been going lately, man? With the news and photojournalism and photography, everything, man.
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell you that everything's actually been going pretty good as far as being a photojournalist. I've been involved with that for about come May. I've been involved with the news industry for about 4 years. If you want to count my time working with the Hub Flint back from the 2016, 2017 years, then definitely wow, that's pretty much over a decade. And that doesn't still attribute to the fact that I've been involved with photography since 2012. So I've been in the game for a pretty long time, and I can say everything's been doing pretty well. But I will definitely say, just this week, as a photojournalist, things got quite interesting, and I don't think a lot of people really know the things that a photojournalist in working like news channels, what we pretty much see, witness, and have to do, especially when those high rise moments happen. And this week's been very interesting. We had to deal with 3 barricaded gunmen this week alone. We had to cover some news stories on that one.
Three.
Three.
That's a lot going on out here, y'all. Where did this take place at?
We are trying to figure that out right now. We do, and the weather it's not officially even spring yet, as you know. But everybody starts having different mindsets. People get very active the moment any kind of warm temperatures hit. So it's just a little bit extremely weird how things just really took a big turn just starting off this year, and we're still in dead of winter.
Barely got out the negative-degree weather, and they already tripping, man. Man.
Mm-hmm.
How when y'all get them calls, those severe emergency in the moment calls, what's it like in the moment to hurry up and prep? Do you got equipment and stuff ready to go for situations like that? How is it prepping for stuff like that?
Pretty much, especially for us folks, us in the news industry, one of the best approaches, especially taken from our chief photographer, we pretty much do practice. As soon as we come in, it's a good practice. Let's have our gear equipment fully charged, fully ready to go, fully operational, just so we can avoid any hiccups. Because when it comes to stuff like that, especially breaking news, we have to be make sure everything is good to go and ready, because that's very important information that we have to pass along to the public to let y'all know exactly what's going on. And every little moment, every little piece counts. As soon as we hear breaking news, we do confirm the information with the whatever police station, whatever fire station is handling the situation, to make sure we do get the confirmation. We do see stuff on social media, but we try not to just go off just social media posts like an everyday person, because we gotta make sure that the information is accurate, because there's a lot of misinformation that can be transferred out that way. So we always gotta make sure we get it from a credible source. So yeah. Getting that information, like the basic information, like, hey, there's a fire going on, or hey, there's a barricade gunman situation going on. Yeah, we just get the basic gist of it, know the location, and we just get up and go for there and prepare to do like a live shot to see if there's like anything we can immediately refer back to the news station, let you all know what's going on, so we can put it out to the public's eye.
Okay. Were you guys able to get on any of those scenes during the active incidents?
Oh yeah, once we arrive there, whatever is going on in that scene is all happening in actual real time. So we actually do get to see everything that does go on. One of the cases, this happened like this year. Last year I meant. Yeah, it was one that had happened like a couple of towns away from here. I just forgot which one it is, but it was like a barricaded gunman situation there. Where it got to the point where they actually had to throw tear gas, and that tear gas was actually all up in the air. If you've never experienced what tear gas is, just if you're like within a radius, not from the direct contact, but if you're within a radius, that will actually make you sneeze like crazy. I can tell you right now, there was like a lot of us around the vicinity that was sneezing like crazy. I'm like, I never knew that tear gas can make you sneeze like ooh wee.
I ain't think about that. So like how does those moments affect you, like still trying to get your job done? Because you still got to get coverage on and find out what's going on and like pay attention as much as possible when something like that can affect you. Like how do you adjust if that has happened to you?
Well, I can definitely say for us who are in the field, we definitely just have to like make sure that we have like a still prepared mind, because things can actually happen at any point during the situation. Like there could be like actual gunshots going on. As I said, they had through tear gas and everything. Like people may end up like getting a little rowdy. It's like you just gotta like make sure that you keep your calm and keep your cool, because when you're out there in the field, it is pretty much your task to let people know what is going on. You gotta make sure that you have like a clear, steady mind to observe and know exactly what's going on. And what definitely helps us get accurate information out more is if they are able to like speak with the chief police or whoever's handling the case in that time, because they're the ones who give us the insight of what's going on with the force, what's going on with the suspect at hand. Being able to like get the information from who's in charge of that case is something we always like make sure we make a point to try to reach out to.
What's the wildest thing you've experienced lately in scenarios like that?
Ooh,
I know you said y'all had 3 just recently. Like anything that just like, damn, like what just happened here?
Now that you mentioned it, it was the very, very first one this week that was the most interesting of all. So what I can definitely say is that it was right around 7:15ish or so when the Michigan State troopers, they got the call of a barricaded gunman who caused a domestic situation. And this is like the most I have seen so many troopers out in just for one person. Like I can promise you, I've seen like more than like 20 or 30 state trooper cars. I ain't never seen that many trooper cars out there for one suspect. And they had brought everything outside of those troopers. They had brought armored trucks. The troopers were actually armored up, like they were literally about to go to war. They had the K9 units. They had the helicopters surveying the area.
Who was y'all tracking down? The Punishers?
Apparently, because they called out everything. Like they had brought out the bomb squad. They had used robots, and mind you, I've never really seen them really use robots for like any situation like this. And it's like they was just like all prepared to really like handle the situation, right? And the troopers, they had been out there pretty much up till midnight. When we got the call, I was pretty much out there for about 2-3 hours of the situation, and we did go live with it. We did see like I pretty much like caught them as they was like bringing all this other stuff in, right?
Yeah.
And by the time it got to midnight, it was confirmed that throughout that whole time, that gunman got out of the house and he was not there for the past hours that they've been out there.
Oh man, I know that had whoever discovered that. I would have felt so embarrassed.
Oh, they were
Like,
mad. I can tell you.
My time was just like so much of my time was wasted. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, where was did they find him? Where was he hiding out at?
I don't know the exact details, but around 7 o'clock in the morning, they found him still roaming around in the Wassel Township.
It's 7 o'clock, and you said y'all got this call about 5 p.m.
About 7:15 p.m.
7:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm. The state troopers, that is.
Wow, and then find him to about 7 a.m.
They did not find him until about 7 a.m. He was not in the house that he was called at.
And he had an underground layer or something.
Maybe I'm. That's what we all want to know. Like, how did he get out under their noses throughout that whole time?
Damn.
But here's the and looking at that whole situation, the only thing I can confirm for sure that is a positive is this: I have to thank that gunman because he helped me get paid that night, getting some overtime. So thank you. This is how a barricaded gunman help Alvin get paid.
So that OT is a beautiful thing. OT pay is a beautiful thing. He said McDonald's on me. Yeah.
McDonald's? What are you talking about? We going to Olive Garden. What you talking about?
I ain't eat McDonald's. Hell yeah, man. What's the most exciting thing about your position in photojournalism that keeps you going?
I can honestly say just not just with photo, but just pretty much who I am as my overall character, being a photographer for quite a long time now. I can say what keeps me going is how much I just really deeply love how it connects with, me with other people, being able to connect with the community and connect with other folks. That's just something that's always been in my nature. And I can still always go back to when I first got started with photography. Or when I discovered my love for photography was always back when I worked at that Cedar Point doing a closing night. When I had those 4 young ladies hand me their phone and I snapped a picture of them and just see how excited they were about how wonderful that picture turned out, and having them reflect on that to know that they're going to have that for the rest of their lives. Like, I just want to continue see that expression. I want to be able to feel that connection. So knowing that it does put me in a position where I can really bridge a lot of gaps and really build a lot of connections. That's what really keeps me ongoing. And it's something that I'm always going to be thankful for my own late father, God rest his soul, for just inspiring me to just go ahead and be my own person and find out what it is that I really am led to do, find out what it is that I love to do. So definitely big shout out to my late father from that one to allow me to grow and to be my own man.
Hey, senior, right? You're senior, right?
Yes, senior.
Yeah, shout out to Alvin Senior. Continue spreading positive energy throughout the universe. Y'all catch how he put emphasis on when he said he snapped that picture of the young ladies up at Cedar Point. You pause and I snapped that picture. I caught that. I'm sure they loved the photo after they checked it out and you gave them the phone back.
Oh, it caught them off guard how good it turned out. I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about photography at that point.
Did their reaction help entice that moving forward with photography?
You could actually say yes, because until then you would never even think how wonderful a still moment like that actually means to a lot of folks, especially in the long run.
How'd they catch you? What was you doing in the morning when they asked for the picture?
Oh, I was just sitting down after taking a good breather after a long day.
Say, well, they just came up to you offered hey, let me take that picture for y'all, help y'all out.
Yeah, they had actually approached me about that because obviously they was hey, they wanted to have a moment and they was trying to find the nearest person that they could find to just snap a photo of them. So yeah, I'm like, well, I happen to be there. well, it's just a little small favor. What could it hurt, right?
Man.
And that little moment is what really sparked me to really get into photography, and I ain't really looked back since.
Man, yeah, you've been very consistent, man. Um, Watching your journey close up, it's definitely been inspiring, man. Like I've seen you like risk a lot to get in better situations. Like, man, I've seen like I've known about Alvin like walking to get to wherever he got to go to get a photo shoot done
And I'll still walk if it comes down to it.
or a meeting or anything, man. You see that straw hat, you know what it is. Like, tell us. I can't remember if we touched up on that when you were originally on Much to Discuss. Where where'd the signature trademark straw hat come in? Where did that begin for you?
Now, that's still always a very interesting
Because
one.
if don't nobody know who I'm talking about, it's rare at this point somebody doesn't know who Alvin Brown is. But if somebody doesn't know, like the one with the straw hat, oh, I know who you're talking about. Like everybody know that straw hat, man. Like tell us how the straw hat journey began.
And yeah, just to really reflect back on that, when I got my very first camera, the Canon PowerShot SX50HS, I still got that thing, and it still shoots wonderfully. By the way, thank you very much.
Damn, for real?
Oh yeah, I tested it out on a couple of my job assignments, and like, God darn, this thing really shoots very well to this day, and it's over, and it's like outdated, but the fact that I can still shoot good quality pictures with that camera, whew, I might bring it out again for just some random stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
Yeah, I gotta let y'all know how I managed like stay in the game this long. I should take y'all back to the roots, to the origins of everything.
The Canon you had back when I first met you. When
Yeah.
we was Artistic Visions.
Yeah.
I met you when I was still with the Stop the Violence Committee before I joined Artistic Visions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kept that camera on you, boy, like all the time, snapping everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Great photos.
Yeah, man. But yeah, going back to the straw hat, that pretty much attributes to when I went back to Cedar Point to get my very first camera. That was in 2013 when I went back to Cedar Point, and when I went to look at my options and all that, I had saw a random straw hat, and I'm like, you know what? When I come back, I actually want to go ahead and like bring something that actually says more like me, something that makes me feel comfortable to just really be myself. And so that's when I went ahead and just like got the very first straw hat that I ever worn, and said that when as soon as I came back in town, this is going to be a start of a new journey. As I said, I was going to stick with photography, and the moment I picked up that camera along with the straw hat, that I would never look back and I would never turn away from what my life's calling is. So yeah, and it also feels like to me it represents that I'm always on a constant journey as well too. A traveler's got to have a traveler's hat too. So yeah,
I like that. Hell yeah.
and yes, it's also somewhat inspired by One Piece too. So yeah, just to get our anime out of the way.
Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy.
Luffy. You know I don't watch it. I just fucked his name up. Luffy. Yeah, I was gonna bring him up because I'm like, man, it's I guess damn many anime characters do have like something that they always carry with them that you'll notice on their journeys and traveling and stuff like that. Yeah, now that you mention that. So yeah, we living in a real life anime over here, y'all.
Oh yeah, I actually had a woman tell me that she legit sees me as an animated character. She legit told me that straight to my face.
For real.
For real. I will never forget that. And this is a woman that came from Atlanta. So yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. How did photography early on give you experience for where you're at today?
Early on, I can definitely say it really just like bridge a bigger gap as far as like me being more open about myself towards others. Not to say that I wasn't always open, because when I, especially as my own in my very very youthful years, oh my god, I don't even want to think back that far away, but in my very
It wasn't that far.
bro, I graduated 2011. That feels so long ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's some years. You got some miles on there. You got some miles on there.
Yeah, but I can say like just growing on up, and still to this day, I'm a type of person that actually prefers like keep to myself a lot. But back then when I was real young, I really just like kept way to myself, and never and only like speak very very vaguely, unless you are somebody I was most comfortable with. Then it's like you will know how much of a chatterbox I actually can be and how cool I can really be. And it was like around in my last high school year when I got into acting. Yes, I have some acting experiences. So for anybody who ever wonders, yes, I used to act at New McCree Theater.
Hey,
So yeah,
shout out to McCree.
Yep. Yeah, that was just like start opening my shell from start opening up the shell that I had that I had placed in myself that I probably didn't realize I had placed in myself, just like keeping myself closed, but gradually actually get myself to be more open and like express myself more. And through photography, it really just like widen that gap as I've met many wonderful folks along the way. Folks me and you had known, folks that I had introduced you to. Yeah, really just like open that door to just be more open, be more communicative, and just like be more expressive and just like be comfortable in my own skin. And now that I'm in my lovely 30s and like, oh, I'm so comfortable myself. I wish somebody would try to make me would dare try to make me feel uncomfortable in any way.
Yeah, I can see your adjustments and the way you adapted and became more comfortable as time went on, especially like early on doing events downtown at the GFAC. Um, eventually to you joining the hub. And I'm like, man, yeah, Alvin is definitely walking in the path he was meant to travel because it, like you can tell like he was gaining more confidence and comfortability everywhere, engaging in things more. You always stay well connected with some of everybody, you know, whether you was more shy or reserved or not, you know. So you always networked and stay connected with all the right people. So yeah, man, I'm proud you found that lane, man, from taking that picture at Cedar Point to when did you get that Canon?
2013 is when I got that one.
When you finally got that Canon, like what was it like? What was on your mind when you got that first Canon?
I can literally like very clearly remember when I first got that camera of mine, when I unlocked that, when I pretty much I was about to say the wrong term, so I had to catch myself. When I pretty much unboxed it and actually felt a camera that I own in my hands, I actually felt like the whole world just opened up to me. Like this whole world is officially my playground. I actually think I had said that too when I took a picture of it. Like this whole world is officially my playground, and it is still my playground to this day.
I know that's right. I know. Hey, I kind of had a similar reaction when I bought this recorder for the podcast. I'm like, man, this is it's only up from here. This long term right here. Do something for many years to come. This motherfucker.
Yeah, and one thing I definitely, since this is on my mind, it actually really makes me think of how blessed I am to be able to know that pursuing photography is something that I really do want. Because as I also like communicate with a lot of folks, because I pretty much communicate with just about everybody and all. I've run across like quite a lot of people that knows what it is that they want out of their lives, but I also equally ran across many folks who don't who was not as who are not as fortunate to discover what it is that they really want out of themselves, what they really want out of life, who are just like moving around in life trying to figure things out or just going with the motions. Just something that I just stay on constant observation of, and just and just like I really feel I really do feel I really do feel a little touched when it comes to that. Feel a little touched to know that there are those of us who have discovered our life's calling and those who are still trying to figure it out. And I can only just express to everybody like keep on the best you can do is just pretty much keep on living and pretty much experience life, go through the motions and find that things that most interest you, something that really speaks to your spirit.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because it all builds you up into the person you're meant to be. Like going back to your experience at the McCree, you know what I'm saying? Your experience at the McCree helped shape you into a better photographer and more. So how did that opportunity come along? Like how'd you end up joining the McCree getting into acting?
Well, obviously, in high school, especially my middle college, yes,
Hey.
hey, should have been a Maverick. Yeah, but also Wildcats as well, because if I was gone to community school, public schools, I would have graduated from Flint Northwestern High School in 2010. But my late father, he did like do everything he had to do to pull me away and put me into Mott Middle College, which was a good opportunity, which was a better opportunity because it allowed me to be able to express myself more and be more and start the process, start the path of really like being super comfortable in my own skin. But how I got into acting, it goes back to when I was in my senior year and getting ready to graduate. In my last year of high school, I had got into some high school acting classes. And and at that point in time, obviously, like you go through like many experiences. At that point in time, I was like, I'm inspired to go ahead and be an actor. So yeah, one of the things we have to do is we have to take an internship related to our career field of choice.
Yeah.
And my advisor at the time, she had passed away a few years back. I had discovered that it was like out of the blue. So God rest her soul. She had reached out and looked into like some of the local areas that where acting was predominant. So she did make the connection with the New McCree Theater and got me an internship with them there, and I was pretty much like getting my internship, my volunteer hours, just like learning about stage theater, learning front house, back house, all that stuff. And it did also present me the opportunity to be around some professional actors as well too. And I did stick around and did a couple of plays after I graduated. One of the play that I can remember most is was written by Mr. Charles Winfrey, I believe. Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
definitely. And it was a
Shout out to
story
Brother
about
Winfrey.
Fleming Williams. If you know "Rock the Boat, Don't Rock the Boat, Baby," it was pretty much a story about Fleming Williams.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how I got into acting at the time, and yeah, that's pretty that in a nutshell.
So and then where'd you transition from once you separated yourself from like the McCree and acting and stuff? I mean, I know you still down to acting and get your acting on at some point when the right situation comes about, but where'd that bring you next?
Hmm. From that point on, well, it was like, yeah, that's pretty much where I transitioned from the acting into photography, as it really spoke more and more with my spirit from that point on.
Yeah, hey, and I know one thing about you. Yeah, you feel it in your spirit, especially if it's heavy on you. You go make the adjustments to get there, to get to where you want to be. Especially if you feel the signs is being sent your way a lot. You definitely always made the right move and didn't hesitate, didn't wait too long, didn't wait till it was too late. None of that. None of that. So how about now you mentioned the hub. What created that opportunity for you? join the hub.
Now that one, I have to personally give a shout out to our good friend Geo Ireland.
Geo,
yep, Geo.
good G.
So yeah, it was definitely during an art walk. It was definitely around the April time. It was definitely around the month of April, as I can remember. It was definitely around at that point. I say that multiple times, so don't bear with me. Yeah, I was just out there like taking pictures and everything, and Geo had introduced me to Jackie Berg, who is the head person of the Hub Flint. So so yeah, I spoke with Miss Berg, and she was interested to see how well I could take pictures. So she just asked me to take pictures of art walk during the night and just like send them to her, so just so she can be able to view them. So I did just that. And next thing I know, she decides to send me an assignment covering the cork, as they at that time they was raising funds to put lights in the alleys. So and that article should still be up to this day. I haven't checked back, but yeah, that was like my very first assignment with anything with the Flint. So I went to the cork, pulled out my good camera, the Canon PowerShot SX50HS.
Shout out to that Canon.
Yeah, and just like went ahead and like captured the event, capture them like serving, capture them like collecting their proceeds, and sent that to Miss Berg's way, and she sent me a couple of more assignments. And next thing that I know is she pretty much like signed me up to be their photographer for the Hub Flint.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So from your first coverage with the Hub to how long were you with the Hub?
I was with the Hub for about anywhere between like 2 to 3 years. I had a 2-3 year run with them.
Okay, I started to say 2 years. To your last piece that you covered for the Hub, like what was share with us one of your greatest memories, like, or your greatest experiences from covering with the Hub Flint in those 3 years.
Now that one within that time frame, that was definitely like I say, like after transitioning from Artistic Visions Enterprise into working more exclusively with the Hub Flint at the time, it was just like being able to see more of like all the professional aspects behind the scenes in the community of Flint. Pretty much places that most people would not even think about seeing getting behind closed doors. And I was like, wow, I never really knew just like how the business aspect of things really looked, and to be able to like have the opportunity to get to see everything going on behind the scenes, from like you can range from like from cooking to like to like the office spaces to like big time events that you can think of. Like it was really an amazing experience to just like be able to have access to those doors most people probably would never be able to have the opportunity to.
That was a blessing, man. I remember you used to let me know all the time about different experiences around that time. What years was that? That was that was around my mental depression days, boy. I feel like, yeah, I think during those, and as busy as you were, as busy as Brother Al was, he stayed checking
and I
up
stayed
on
busy.
He stayed busy to this day. To this day, and it was checking up
even
on
when I'm gaming, I'm busy.
checking up on me all the time, man. I appreciate you for that, man. He'd be locked in with the news, and then making sure I'm like, mentally recovering to get back out here.
Yeah,
approach the scene, man. I appreciate you, love you for that, brother.
Definitely. And it's
Geo too. Shout out to Geo as well.
Yeah, big shout out to our guy Geo. And one thing I can definitely say about my overall character, especially how I am now, but more solidified, it's just how I really work to bring work-life balance into my life. Because that was definitely one of the last some of the few conversations me and my late father definitely had, as he knew how much I was a workaholic. He definitely wanted me to make sure that I take the time to just slow down and still just experience life and don't like let none of my personal connections go. And so it was definitely like after his passing and going through the motions of knowing my father is no longer physically in the world with me, that I really like took a real look inside myself and like, I do appreciate being able to like have the spirit to like work and get these opportunities, but I gotta make sure that I have a lot of me time and not forget who I am, let alone forget about the people who I do deeply care for and do cherish in my life. So being able to work that work life balance is what really keeps me in my spirit, keeps me in good spirit, and keep me in my good character. So yeah, I will always like no matter how busy I am, I always make time with folks. And for those of you who need a little life education, don't let nobody tell you they too busy for you. If they too busy for you, that means they don't value you like that.
Hey, preach for real, for real.
People make time for what they want.
That's very true. That's very true. Man, that's a whole nother topic in itself, man. But
Yeah, I can go on for days with that one. That's when gonna have to bring out Savage Alvin.
Hey.
He don't need to come out today.
You said took the straw hat for that one, boy.
Forget the straw hat. I'm gonna have a baseball cap at that point.
Hey, you said take us back to Lids in this one. Man, is Lids still open?
I think they are still in operation. I'm not really too sure. I have to look that up to see how their business standings are.
If they are, and maybe not around here.
Yeah, just not around here. Because we all know how the valley is right now.
Yeah, it's a ghost town. Man.
And now, I'm sorry, we just have to veer off. So, what's your thoughts on like how everything with the mall life now, as opposed to when we was growing up, where mall was just life for us, bro?
Man, me and my producer Soldier on the beat, we was just talking about that recently, man. Cause like that was like back, like you said, that was our hangout spot. Like we can go out to the mall like any day, go kick it, run into some of everybody. Like the food court was the spot. Like we was just talking about like everybody can relate to when you reach the top, and as your head is coming up, and then you see all of them over there trying to pass you the damn samples. Like, here, chick. You want some, man? I miss them days, man. You see everybody lined up. Like, come over here, come over. You want some? Try this. You don't want that one? Try this. Man, I miss them days, man. So many different food options. All of the spaces in that facility were filled with businesses. There was no empty stores growing up. There was so many different options to choose from for any and everybody. I don't care who it was. Like you can find something to go out and might catch your eye, within the valley. But it was just a fun. It was just like a great atmosphere, man. Just hell, even Cortland.
Oh yeah,
even Cortland. Like
Cortland was jumping.
I'm up here talking about fun and like we used to chill a lot, link up with a lot of people at the Valley, but we used to do the same thing at Cortland too. Mm-hmm. And like hell, Cortland had like Aladdin's Castle. Go in there and get our arcade on, man. Get on some air hockey. Love me some air hockey, man. They had the $2 movie theater.
Oh yeah,
in there, man. Wait a couple weeks after a movie drop. Man, I'm about to go to the $2 show and see that. Like, man, stock up on some snacks. Go up in there, man. We did have a lot to do, man. And then like now, I went to the Valley a few months ago, and when was the last time I was there? Probably in December. Man, I swear, like the only store in there is Unleashed Apparel, holding it down, keeping that boy alive. Shout out to Shantae. Man, I need to slide through there and holler at Shantae, man. Get some new merch. So, But yeah, man, I feel like now it just I walk through there and I'll be like, damn, like this ain't the same place. Everything is empty and we should shoot a movie in there.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's so empty, and I'll be thinking of just like, what can we do with this?
It make good horror flick. I can tell you that right now.
See that's where I was going to. That's where I was going to with it, man. I feel like I'm always looking for like what's a good like scenery to do some filming, man. And man, we got none but space and opportunity in the valley, man. Like you can do so much in there. We need to shoot a little film in there or something, man. Like that. It seemed like it's still in decent condition to like make some things happen. Like, what happened to the valley? Like, well, in y'all opinion, drop in the chats in the comment. What happened to the Genesee Valley Mall?
Yeah, there's some things I wish I could definitely say, but just because I am a professional, I'll keep those thoughts to myself. If you want to know what my thought process are, you just gotta speak with me in person. I'm sorry.
Hey, it'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes, man. But I do miss going up there, man. It seemed like we had way more hangout spots coming up from the valley. You know, Friday, Saturday, everybody was up there. And then we'll go bowling or something. Town and country.
Oh my god,
man,
Town and Country, bro.
Town and Country, not too far away. Man,
yeah, Pizza Hut. As
Pizza
anybody
Hut.
knows me, that I'm a pizza man. So
I'm a pizza man.
Yeah, which I like to talk about my fitness journey as well too, and how I will never give up these two things. I will never give up my Reese's, and I will never give up my pizza, no matter how much of a fitness I am. Other than that,
Reese's and Reese's.
It's part of my healthy, balanced diet. You know what I'm saying?
How often you able to like eat pizza while maintaining a routine that works for yourself, like pizza and Reese's and stuff like that. Like, do you ever notice any effect with like going into your training or your routine, like when you switch it up, or like is that something you do like a cheat day thing or something like that?
That's actually a very, very interesting point, because it goes back to the work-life balance, but we're just going to talk about the balance part now, especially for the fitness one. Now, see, I've been in my fitness journey consistently for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now, and I noticed that a lot of things has really physically changed in my physique, both externally and internally.
Give it up for consistency, y'all. Consistency.
Oh yeah, consistency is your best friend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's even on days you don't feel like doing it. You just do a little bit of something. You'll thank yourself later. I guarantee you.
Hey, for real.
Just going to enter into the pizza thing. So like, I do have like a very, very good diet with myself going on. One thing I've been doing for the past 6 to 8 months is that when I start my day off, with a salad for breakfast.
Okay.
And that's because when it comes for salads, that's pretty much packs a lot of like good fibers, good minerals. It does carry like a lot of water, so it does help you keep hydrated. And when you add like your proteins, like your chickens, nuts, and everything, then pretty much it like already starts your day off pretty good. You start to realize that your mood is actually a mood booster. So your mood will actually be more positive than you originally ever was. And when you have a salad, that pretty much does help keep you more fuller. So that instead, if you went on a day where you didn't have salad, you just like kept eating everything on in, you'll find yourself where it's like you're never full, and that's where it actually gets to tricking you, where you might over consume on your calories and you notice that you'll end up like blowing up and everything. But when you have a salad for breakfast, it pretty much helps keep things more balanced. So whenever you do have a meal or two, it's probably just going to be on that one or a second meal, and you're actually going to be feeling full for a good day. You might actually find out that you might not finish that next meal that you end up having because you already got that salad going for you right there. And moving on, whereas like I do have like my heavier meals where I can like have some chicken or some good steak. And yes, I make sure my stuff is flavorful. I'm not on a bland stuff. My stuff is going to be spicy because I'm a spicy guy. So yeah, you can actually like have like a good diet for yourself and still enjoy your foods without having to really like sacrificing the what really makes you enjoy your meals. And yeah, you could definitely say I definitely do have my pizzas pretty much like every like once in a blue moon, or at least like once out of a week, as long as I don't overdo it. Yeah, because pizzas can pack a lot of calories, especially if you're the type of person that can eat a whole pizza. So yeah, just being more conscious of like what it is that you consume and not to overdo it on yourself.
Yeah, I definitely used to be one of them whole box of pizza guys, man. I can't do dairy anymore. But you didn't I know a lot of people, they kind of wait until like things start to go bad with their health before they start making the necessary corrections. Um you didn't wait for like any health to like take a turn for the worse. Like what what encouraged you the most to put more emphasis on balancing a healthier lifestyle along with everything else you've been doing? Like you just mentioned balancing work and your job and working out, staying fit. But like where'd that motivation come from to be like, you know what, I'm about to lock in and get myself together. Like I'm not about to wait until like I'm older or it's too late and stuff start my check engine lights start coming on when I wake up. Like
we do have a check engine light in us, so. That's the one thing we don't think about. We really are like we're flesh and blood, but you have to think about how when you look into the science of our bodies, it's like we are literal machines.
Man, I swear, I promise y'all that's why we're a little bit on the delay starting the show. I know I told you about 2 o'clock, but my check engine light came on, and I had to get full service checkup and get myself together.
Water is our oil.
Yeah,
drink your water.
Yeah. Spill my water. Oh my!
We are literally like 60 whatever percentage water. We're mostly water, so please stay hydrated.
How much do you I was told this before too. Eat your water too.
Oh yeah. You basically gotta make sure that you're that you stay hydrated, because obviously like our bodies are always like intaking and like pushing out our waters through our sweats when we have to like use the bathroom. We just gotta make sure we're constantly like refilling and don't neglect our hydration, because when you neglect your hydration, that's when you start noticing you have a lot of problems. Like one, for example, everyone wants to check how much of a machine you are. Try not drinking water for a long period of time and try bending down and hear your knees pop. So that's a good expression. Yes. And I can tell a person who does not drink enough water the moment I hear their knees pop more than they should. So
man, or I think man, I've waken up to like Charlie horses in my leg, and then like I think the common denominator in that issue is like the days I don't drink enough water, and then I get a Charlie horse, leg be tight as hell. I'm like, what is happening to me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What inspired me? Oh my God. Now this is the funny part of it all. So
talk to us.
It's once again goes back to my late father and somebody that I used to deal with. God rest her soul. And it literally came down when we had our last conversations. This is funny because it's coming from both him and her.
I think you told me this.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Go ahead.
I don't think I put it online.
I know what you're about to say, but go ahead.
Yeah, so literally like, and from both those conversations, the last conversations I had with them while they were still here on this earth, the last thing they said to me is, Alvin, do something about that gut. And they had the last laugh as they transitioned on. Like, son of a gun.
Like, really?
That's good. Y'all not gonna let me feel sad at all, are y'all?
It's like, damn, like why everybody close to him sending shots at him before they go out, man? Like you definitely living in the anime, boy. Like
I'm telling you, I'm a real life anime character at
That's
this
some
point.
anime shit right there. Like somebody sending shots at you on their way out. Like I love you, but I gotta talk shit right quick. Like handle that, Alvin. Handle that.
Yeah.
How long did it take before you like let that sink in and you listen and then you made the necessary adjustments?
Pretty much it pretty much came like around, I have to attribute everything to like around April or May, because that's when stuff just seems to always end up happening.
April,
it was
May?
definitely like around
Okay.
April time, because it was definitely around Easter that I had really like looked at myself in the mirror, because I'm like, I didn't put on weight on the unhealthy side, so I gotta go ahead and do something like fix this.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just like hopped on into the gym, and what I did, instead of just like going, I did it in a way where it's like I was like researching the stuff that I can do, that I know for a fact that I feel most comfortable of doing and performing, that I don't feel like I'm pushing myself unnecessarily, let alone doing something that's like I know will be good but I don't enjoy it. So I really developed my own fitness program that works specifically for me. And I have brought along a longtime friend of mine as well too. He works out with me now, and that boy then got big within a few months.
Hey.
Yeah, just like coming up with a good routine and just staying consistent with that. And I do more of a full body because of my work schedule. Once again, work-life balance. I work full time, and the only time I can really get a good workout in is pretty much like after I leave work. So I pretty much like go during a late night time, which I'm gonna keep that to myself because I'm not trying to ruin my fun time with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like get my workout on in that way. Sometimes I spend like about an hour and a half. Sometimes I can spend about 2 hours because I want to do a lot more. But the fact that I pretty much do full body because of my work schedule is why I develop a full body workout regimen that pretty much like targets like most of all my muscle groups. Yeah. And it's been very, very a great, very, very great thing for me to do, especially something that both you and me share. I was diagnosed with scoliosis when I was like around 16, when I was running track and everything. And since I incorporated doing back extensions, actually doing like lower back workouts, it actually like helped put more what's the words I'm looking for? It actually helped me put more control over my back, and I don't really feel no kind of like uncomfortability or pain. There are things I can actually do in my workout routines now that I couldn't do before until I applied lower back exercises. Like when I do one of my stretches, I used to have to use my hand to support getting my leg down. Now I can just like pull my leg down, and I don't even need any support. I can just like, okay, moving on to the next workout.
Man,
yeah, so that muscle buildup really makes a lot of differences in how you move about your everyday life.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. You ever get into like you ever do any like pool workouts?
Any pool workouts? I can't say I can't say that I focus too much on my pool workouts, or at least I haven't like found something that I feel comfortable with doing for a pool.
Okay, I'm going to get some assist when you mentioned like working out the back, strengthening up the back due to like us being people living with scoliosis. I'm gonna go get some assists from Charlie Dobson at from We Swim Aquatics for some pool therapy and try that out. I haven't tried. That's one like exercise therapy exercise I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna try to get out a shot.
Okay. And one thing about me is that I love my fitness journey so much. There's actually like there actually can be like some stuff that I do know that I don't do myself, but if I do know it and I know how to perform it, I definitely would not mind sharing that knowledge on down to the next person, because I am the type of person, I do want to see everybody like do better and live well and live better. That's pretty much who I am in my character. And if I'm not doing it, how can I express that to anybody else? Then I'm being a walking contradiction. So I'm like, yeah, I
gotta lead by example.
Exactly.
You
and one thing I've noticed too, I hate to cut you off, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, one thing I have noticed as well too is that it's something that always happens. Like the moment I start doing something, everybody else starts doing it. The moment I got into my fitness, I started noticing so many people that I know starting to fitness journey. Like, what the heck is that all about?
Man, hey man, hey, leading by example. The last thing you just said, like leading by example, man. When once they see the right people taking the necessary, measurements of improving their lifestyles, it can be intriguing. Like, this
and
person is doing it.
I'm
Maybe
just
I
going to put it
should
out
too.
there. I'm still going to keep it PG-13, but yes, it also helps you in other areas in your life, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, it is I.
Especially for us men, you know what I'm saying?
The kind of line.
Your partner will be very appreciative.
Hey. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Donnell said after 30, it's all maintenance for our body for real. Like, man.
Right, because your body ain't moving like it was in his 20s.
Man, you ain't lying, man. For real.
Yeah, and this is something I do want to share because I did look this up as I had like a person that I know is currently going through this. It was a person that had like some bone surgery because their bone was like extended out more than it should, and it actually got me thinking about the person's actual lifestyle. This is why I be researching stuff, so I be knowing a lot of stuff that most people don't be thinking about. I have researched what the alcohol effect does for especially for the female body for at that point, and of course it applies to anybody too. But yeah, what I had found out is that alcohol, one, it pretty much does help. Pretty much does dehydrate you, so it actually does take away more as you know as you do get hot and everything. But consuming it on a consistent basis actually does have an impact on not only your muscles but also your bone structure too. It actually can like make your bone structure quite weak over time. So that's why I do make emphasis like just be more conscious of like what it is that you're putting into your body. So I will not tell somebody like if you like don't not enjoy your life. If you do consume alcohol, go ahead and like do that. Live your life, but just do it in moderation, especially when you are like trying to work on building yourself better, trying to make yourself more healthier along the way. Because you'd be surprised about the stuff that we put in our body. Don't think about what effects it will have on us on the long run, especially if you like take it consistently. And knowing that it's a person that I know for a fact that has done that consistently, and they had went on and they had just had surgery concerning what I had looked up. Yeah, it's crazy.
That alcohol ain't no joke, man. I learned the hard way. Good days, let's celebrate with a drink.
Yeah.
Bad days, oh man, I need to heal this up with a drink.
and there's a lot of folks that be going through that motion though too.
Yeah,
it's like
man.
people I know that cannot go a day without a bottle in their hands, man.
Oh yeah, man, that shit ain't right, man. Yeah, that shit ain't right, man. You may have fun doing certain things in the moment, but long term, man, some of those things we do to have fun ain't really the best for you. But, you just got to be self-aware.
And that's what it comes down to, self-awareness. As pretty much what's been discussed throughout this time, everything that was discussed is the fact that I've already reached a high level of self-awareness, be it like all the good things and even like all the bad things about myself. Like I am fully aware of who it is, who I am as a person, how my character is. And the more you actually take the time to truly know and understand yourself, you'd be surprised of the conscious choices that you'll end up starting to make from that point on. But it all starts when you actually open that door within yourself. Not an easy thing to do because that requires people to take accountability.
Man, accountability. Why is people so allergic to that word?
I have no freaking idea, man. Because nobody escapism is a real thing out here. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Trying not to cuss all episode. People they can't stand taking accountability, man. That's crazy, man. Shit's wild. But yeah, man. Always hold yourself accountable, man. Like put the pride, throw the pride and ego to the side, man. Take accountability.
It's okay to have a little bit of pride and ego, but just don't overdo it.
Yeah. Well, he said it's all about balance. Man.
Yeah, it's all about balance.
Gotta be balanced.
I can literally say I'm a person who is capable of great good, but I'm also a person that's capable of greater evil. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and I think once we all realize that, we can be on to something. Be on to something better. Yeah, we can be on to something better, man. You just mentioned something about what did you say about the April, May time of year?
It's like for some odd reason that's when a lot of weird life change, life stuff be happening the most. That's what I have actually noticed living as I went ahead and lived my life and going through my journeys. Yeah, it's like those are like the months of like, hey, about to go ahead and move you into a different transitional period in life, or hey, I'm about to go ahead and show you a new spiritual awakening about yourself. It's like it's something around that time that really is just like just seems very interesting that all aspects seems to be around that time. Heck, even when I first got the job working as a photojournalist where I'm at right now, that I got that one at around April or May. So yeah.
Okay. So when you mentioned that, I brought it back up because I think I went through something similar around that time of year a couple years ago. I was on the phone with you talking to you about my idea with this idea I've been throwing out there for a very long time with doing live event coverage, and was talking about just what all I would need to the steps I would need to take on just quit to quit sitting on my ass and just get out there and do it. And then I asked you about what might be the best opportunities to take while approaching getting out into that field. And brother Alvin here referred me to one Adriana Lanice.
Sis.
And if it wasn't for brother Alvin telling me, yeah, reach out to her now. It's she got an upcoming spring fashion show. 810 Spring Fashion Show coming up.
Yep, coming up soon to very this year too. So,
we're
and I will
there.
be out there shooting
in May. Yeah, so it was around like April, something like that, and then we were having that conversation, and I'm like, I know Alvin is like one of the main people more knowledgeable about all the happenings around Flint. Let me ask Alvin what might be the best thing for me to approach him, knowing who I am and the type of crowds I'm able to maneuver through. Like, what's the best thing I should like get out there and start my live event coverage journey with? And then that's when he said you need to hit up Adriana Lanice right away. She is very, very good people. And I think that'll be a good opportunity for you. And y'all will probably lock in. I can see it. And I ain't I was aware of how I want to approach doing live interviews. I had some experience doing some before. I almost forgot. Like we did the remember me, Cortez, and that was it. Me, Cortez, and Angel, or me, Cortez, and Kiani. I can't remember. We did the live event coverage at GameStop when they released that game. Oh my God, was it Destiny? I think it was Destiny when that came out. That was like the first time I think I really done it, and then like went 10 years without doing it. And that's when we had that conversation. Brother Al referred me to Adriana Lanice, and y'all been seeing the covers. We've been somewhere everywhere with it since then. Thanks to I gotta give credit to my brother right here next to me, man, because that led to meeting great people, man. the A10 fashion staff. Um, I've taken several trips with them, done several events, hung out, and that's family, man. And you set the alley oop up for me to find new people to be connected with, man. You know, on a solid level, man. Taking on New York Fashion Week, Atlanta Fashion Week, getting invited to Paris Fashion Week and more, and shoot, and it's still going up, man.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like,
still
I
going
already
up,
know you still getting them invites, man, because they really want you there. You
man.
one of the ones that's like they can call on.
Like, yeah, man. Like, shoot, man. It's been a hell of a journey, man. Hell of an experience, and like you said, I don't know what it was about that April. But I was sitting there thinking, like, man, I need to make a change. I need to add something to my life. You know what I'm saying? Gotta help keep me motivated and push me to get out here, staying staying consistent, consistency. Yeah, staying consistent with some things, man. And I've always wanted to do that. And yeah, I appreciate you for recommending me to the A10 fashion team, man. That's been a beautiful journey, man. But yeah, it all started back in a April, once upon a time, like 2 3 years ago, 3 years ago now, I think. What year was that? Was that 23 or 24? I can't remember. When whichever fashion show was at the spring fashion show, we done a lot now. But
And we can always look back at old archive pictures and everything
yeah,
because they're dated, so we can always
yeah.
find out.
It was at we were at the Flint's to the
Yeah,
Arts.
Flint. Yeah, I think it was a Flint's with music
Flint's to the
festival.
music.
Yeah,
Yes, Flint's to the music. That's where we're at. We're at the film at Flint's to the music. When I did my first event coverage and been consistent ever since.
hmm
So yeah, yeah, I got some footage I can drop from that event that I don't think I've ever put out. I think I got footage from like every fashion show. Like, we get so much content. Like, drop some here and there, and like you still got something to promote when the next one come around. So
exactly.
we almost at the next spring one. So yeah, so I'm about to get some old spring fashion show content out. That'll be fun. Yeah, man. Shout out to the A10 fashion show team. Shout out to brother Alvin for helping me get that connection, man.
And that's another part of my overall character. Pretty much understanding myself. One of my spiritual aspects of things, what I know about myself is that I am what you can call a connector. As I pretty much look back at everything that I've done in my life, and I notice how I always have the natural spiritual tune to make those connections amongst everybody, whether it's like on just like a personal friendship level or any like business venture level. It's like I just have that just natural spiritual ability to just like create connections amongst folks. So I'm always going to be like forever grateful and thankful that that my spirit is actually being used to build up those type of connections, because I do have that growth mindset. I would love to see not just myself but everybody around me to be able to like grow and experience the best life that they can live.
You've done that for many people, man. Many people, based off of the things you do. You've helped create opportunities and open new doors for people, man. Going back to hell, even if they're in the same field as you, you're not one of those people like, oh no, they gonna have to find their way like I did, man. And no, you like, hey, I'm a photographer. Let's put together a photographer event. You know what I'm saying, for those with fewer resources and what was is it the Walk and
Walk
Shine?
and shine,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm thinking about. The Walk and Shine event, man. Like, talk to us about that. Bring that up, man. I think that the
Uh,
last time you were here, you were highlighting a Walk and Shine event, man, a few years
yeah.
ago. So like, remind people or help new viewers who aren't aware be more aware of like the Walk and Shine event, man. Like, you're always helping somebody, man.
Yeah, now that one definitely has a very interesting story in itself. So how Walk and Shine actually came about pretty much during the pandemic period, as we all had experience, and
Mhm.
a lot of like doors were like locked down and all. And I was seeing how it impacted a lot of the graduating high schoolers at the time, how they were pretty much like didn't like wouldn't have the opportunity that we all had experienced with kind of like going to proms and all that valedictorian stuff, graduation, all that. Like they were really like at a very they had very down spirits. So me just being a photographer and me being a person that I am, oh my god, I don't know how what came over me on this day. I went online and literally straight up said that any like for all the high schoolers, no matter who, no matter what, I will do y'all photo shoots for free. And you'd be surprised how fast 99 shares within one day came about after that one simple post. And
Man, but all right, so hold it right there.
yeah.
So differentiate how you can gain more leverage from doing something for free versus just charging for everything. Because like charging for your services, like it helps pay the bills, but like it seemed like when you offer your services for free, like it seemed like that's I don't know. Sometimes it seems like that can be more beneficial in the long run when you look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Because it
So
seemed like you bring in more potential clientele or just connections. It just makes it just seem like it just benefits in the long run versus like that slow grind of trying to charge for everything and then everybody you might not have it, but you might connect with some really great individuals that can lead to so much more. And all they needed was that free slot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Now for that one, I can definitely say this was like knowledge that was passed down from my college professor at the time, Mr. Bob Renchler. And it's something that he did say that stuck with us. Any student that's been under him. Of course, we definitely go to school to learn about photography and learn about the business aspect. And he definitely let us know that if we ever do anything for free, is to make sure that we do it on our own terms and that there is a purpose behind it. Other than that, we never, ever, ever should allow ourselves to just do anything for free like that. And just by doing that one, that did actually build like a lot of connections to not only myself, but also to the photographers that I had brought on board at the time that built those forever relationships for their future endeavors. So some of them actually did go off and like really focus grind in on their photography as they built their brands. Others they definitely took that aspect and just apply it to everything anything else that they got going on with their lives. But yeah, I will also like put out there, if you ever do anything for free, make sure you do it with a purpose behind it. Now don't just give it off willy-nilly, because people don't truly appreciate it if you just do it all willy-nilly, and how can they take you serious from that point on?
They might look at you like, oh, she did it for free. He can afford to do it whenever.
Yeah.
Or just some clown. Oh, it be like that, man.
Yeah.
What's some of your biggest what's some of your proudest moments like looking back on that, like and everybody who's elevated coming out of Walk and Shine?
What actually makes me happy, what I'm most glad about, is just knowing like the mission that it accomplished. Because just going off from the high schoolers that came on out to participate and get professional photo shoots from us photographers at that point, it really like boosted their spirits up so high. Like they were like, I can tell you a lot of those kids were really down and depressed at that point in time, but to know that they're like few good individuals that was willing to go ahead and provide a service that most people is like may not have the budget for, to give them that opportunity and give them some semblance of having a good send off as they transition to their adult lives. that really made a huge difference in their later on pursuits in life. I know a few of my photographers, they still keep in contact with some of those former high schoolers to this day, still built that connection. And like I said, there goes the old man's word, connection. So just knowing that was developed, and it really like built a established connection amongst everybody just by that one simple act of kindness. I will say I feel like the richest man in the world just by doing that.
Hey, I love that, man. How was your relationship working with other photographers?
A lot of them were actually like pretty good because a few of those photographers I already like knew, so we already had like a good relationship going on. One of them is my most proud protege. I'm so glad that he's still doing photography to this day. He's more homebound in the Detroit area, so big shout outs to my protege. It was actually felt pretty good because like we all had the same mindset. We all wanted to like really do something during a time period where people were like were mentally going through stuff for the simple fact that we couldn't live our everyday lives as we would have. And just knowing that we all came together in one accord and one shared mission, it just said we all had knew exactly what this event really meant. It was not for us, it was for those who were pretty much who are going to be the next generation that will come up after us. And we all pretty much understood that as we did our parts to make these high schoolers and parents' days.
Man, that was truly a blessing, man. Truly a blessing. How many walk and shine events have we had so far?
We only had did two of them, and we haven't continued on all because ironically, both me and my co-founder of Walk and Shine, we both had lost our fathers that same year, so we both were going through the motions at that point in time.
Damn. Yeah. Life sure know how to throw certain tests at you, man. When you feel like you got motion going, man, it's gonna cause you to just always you always gonna be forced to adjust to something different.
Mm-hmm.
Something different, man. You got to deal with it. You got to learn how to deal with it, man. But I like how you keeping a clear mindset, stay focused with work, and increasing your health. Yeah, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. I'm definitely proud of you, brother. Definitely proud of you, man. Watched your journey for a long time, man. Now you out here bulking up and shit.
Right.
Like if y'all remember, like once upon a time, I beat Alvin in a push-up contest.
Oof.
Like he'd destroy me now if we try. Like goes,
yeah.
Like yeah, he be like
might do a little something.
Like yeah, man, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing for sure.
I look at them days like, damn, I was really a freaking toothpick at that point in time. I look back at those pictures and I'm like, oh, and I had hair too. Like, oh god. Like I pulled a whole 180.
Oh, shit. Man, hey, you used to have like a head full of hair back then sometimes, man.
Yeah, but I think that hair transition away was the best thing that ever happened to me. So
yeah, man, help you become who you were meant to be. Said, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Let's so how did that all lead into, I feel like there's another stop I'm skipping, but we're at Mid Michigan now. 25, Fox 66. What led up to that opportunity, man? How'd you transition into that station?
Now that one is literally like still a funny story in itself. So when I first tried to get into that the news station, that was actually within my graduating year of like 2019 or 2020 or so from my community college at the time. And that first time I got rejected. They went with somebody else. So I just pretty much told myself, you know what? It doesn't really matter because my love is in photography and I'm still going to pursue photography. No, no matter what. So
Ain't nothing holding us back.
exactly. Don't let nothing slow ain't nothing slowing down this motion.
Hey.
So yeah. So pretty much a few years passed, and yeah, at that time, it's like I actually got into teaching photography, and I still teach photography to this day at Boys and Girls Club.
Hey.
Thanks to my guy Farlan Randall from Bangtown Production Studio on the Go.
Farlan.
I pretty much handle photography on the go, where I teach the young folks, teach the kids just the basics of photography to get them exposed to what it's like to handle the camera, get them to understand how lighting and composition works. The kids love it when I surprise them with doing light painting photography, and it is literally as it is named. You are painting with light. So yeah, kids have fun with that, and being able to like share my overall experiences, as there are quite a few kids over time that really do want to get into photography, and be able to have somebody who's walked down that path share their stories and share our experiences to them, let them know what is possible for them out here. Yeah, there was actually one kid that my old partner from Walk and Shine told me at the time, a kid that I had ran into, that that actually was interested in photography. Come to find out that kid ended up deciding to get his own camera and editing software because he wanted to pursue photography in himself. And just knowing that I've been able to like teach photography and know that that inspire young people to want to get into it is like, man, I really did. I really know it really does make a difference in life. But going back to that just added on to the years of how much I've been focused on photography. And it was like around, let's see, I've been in the station for about 3-4 years now. Yeah, I think 2022. Yeah, definitely 2022. So yeah, I went ahead and tried my hand with Mid Michigan Now again. And this is when I was going through something in my personal life that was like literal, like I possibly couldn't even like be here anymore type of situation, because it was something I had to really like deal with, especially as a grown man. Yeah. And I'm always thankful for all my good brothers, especially brother Chris here. I will not go into detail of what was going on, but just know that it was something that was like very big and very monumental. And once that situation had handled itself, I promise you, a few weeks later, they had gave me a call and said that they was going to take me on as their full journalist. So, hey. And it was April time too. So. Hey. First day started on May.
Hey, that's supposed to come back full circle, boy. April and May. Hell yeah, man. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah. Man.
Yeah, I even obtained a nickname at my station as Mr. Flint, because apparently I know everybody in Flint. What the reality is, like, it's not that I know everybody in Flint, it's that everybody in Flint knows me. So, and I made sure to ask them the one question upon getting hired in. The question was, am I allowed to wear my straw hat at work? They did not give me no qualm.
Man. That was one of the questions I had, man. When you start, they gonna let you wear the straw hat. I know that's your signature, man.
At this point, it's like, yeah, that's a requirement. If I can't wear the straw hat, I'm sorry, I can't work with it.
Yeah, because even the times we've been out and seen you without it, the first question, hey man, wear the hat. You pull it. This right here is hanging in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it on.
Because not like I can always have it on my head. Now I still want to keep it around, but I can't have it on my head all the time. Sometimes I gotta let that head shine.
Let it shine, take it off. You ever I ain't gonna lie, if I wore a hat that style, I would always like pull it off like Kung Lao.
Oh yeah, there are times I just do it on the side.
Hey, I swear I get my Kung Lao on. pose. He be doing hella poses with the damn hats. Man, shout out the new Mortal Kombat on the way out.
Definitely checking that out.
Yeah,
It actually looks real good.
I think I saw Kung Lao in the trailer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they brought him back somehow. I need to know what's going on with it.
Yeah, I got. I got to go back and watch the first one again, man. I can barely remember that movie.
I'm actually just glad that they're like make this like this is more of a Johnny Cage story, Mortal Kombat.
Kind of with they which one was like that? The first Mortal Kombat was more of a Johnny Cage centric story because he got killed off at the very beginning of part 2.
Annihilation. Yeah, that's the classic Mortal Kombat. And rest in peace to the Shang Tsung actor.
Oh yeah.
Man, he got one more voice appearance in one of the Mortal Kombat games. Was it Mortal Kombat 11? Mortal Kombat 11, I believe. And they just like, yeah, we're gonna give you have you like rendition your character, and it's like, he's Shang Tsung. Ain't nobody gonna replace Shang Tsung.
Man, what kind of working in the news station, man? What kind of things like do you look forward to? Like every day. I know you mentioned earlier like the excitement of just being yourself in that type of environment. You get to connect with so many people. But like putting a lot of time in so far, like what still keeps you going to like even you may have, come across tear gas and barricaded gummits and shit, like, and you still like, oh,
crazy house fires. No.
Do it again tomorrow.
Oh man,
what's gonna be crazy for Alvin Monday?
Right, exactly. You never know what's going on.
Like, man, but how do you no? What I really want to know is like, okay, this might be rhetorical. You probably use workout. I was gonna ask, how do you like reset? Like if there's a hectic day, like how do you give yourself that mental reset? Because you don't allow nothing to like break your routine from like you would work a whole day no matter what happened. You still going to get your workout in. You know what I'm saying? You still eat exactly how you plan, you know what I'm saying, your meals out and stuff like that. Like just for those who may struggle with like when times get a little overwhelming, like what helps keep Alvin J. Brown committed to everything you've been building consistency on over time?
Well, first and foremost, I do have this very, very weird mindset where it's like I have a work mode mind and I have a me mind, and I always like shift gears, even like, and I'll never really like express this if they do watch it, like, well, y'all gonna end up knowing now. What I do is say is that everything that I do as far as like my day job, I literally like keep my mindset strictly on that day job. And anytime I'm not on my day job, when my day is literally like set and done, my mind shifts. Like I do not think about work at all. I do like keep on my emails, but basically I don't always check my emails every time because that's the time for me to like make sure that I focus on working on Alvin from that point in time. Because if I don't work on Alvin, then I'm not going to be good in any other aspect of my life. Yeah. So yeah, I do have like a work mode slash not work mode always, and I always like flip the switch when that time comes. Yeah, and as far as like my workouts, just like on the Wednesday, just like the second barricade shooting, I had like it was pretty much well past time I normally go ahead and get my workout on in, but I still like made a point to still get my workout, and even if I have to do like one set of everything, that's what I said, consistency. You're not always going to perform the same way. Sometimes life may happen. Just that consistency, just doing something makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, just do it. You'll thank yourself.
That's why Nike say, just do it.
Yep, just do it like Nike.
Like, just do it. I don't give what you're going through. Just do it.
And that's also just reflecting back on my family's health history, because just looking at both my father and my both my late father and my late mother, she did pass away on Christmas Day. So definitely God rest her soul. I definitely want to make mention that look they didn't have the opportunity to really like focus on their overall health like that. A lot of us do because of like life circumstances that you can say actually prevented them from making better health choices for themselves. So just knowing that I've been blessed with a healthy body, and I've been blessed to not have had to though not have those experiences of unfortunate circumstances happens, like, I have the opportunity to actually like change things in my own family dynamic, just by starting off with me, making sure that I do things to pretty much like lower and prevent like high blood pressure situations, stroke issues, being able to like build up my physical health, so I'll be able to like have a higher chance of longevity in my lifetime. Being able to, and just pretty much overall, just like being able to know that I have the opportunity to really like do better for myself, for my livelihood, and knowing I have that opportunity, as opposed that opportunity was taken from both my mother and my father.
Seeing relatives as close to you, like your parents, struggle with adjusting to their health concerns, that help create more motivation for you to not allow yourself like to avoid, those type of concerns or potential scares.
Yeah, you definitely can say that. You definitely can say that. And also just us knowing about our culture, the black culture. You know how we all love to get down with our rib tips, our greens, our mac and cheese, all that stuff. And
Going
it's and
down.
yeah, we love to throw down. That's just in our culture. Pig feet for those who love their pig feet.
Get that
Chitlins,
itis.
I don't know how y'all love chitlins, but
Sitting back like this.
yeah, just thinking about that, it's like it's all good and
I
dandy.
catch up with y'all in a minute.
Yeah, that itis will be good. And I will talk about protein. That comes with a protein aspect. I can talk about that aspect too, because I researched that and how all that protein actually does, what that protein does to you. But oh god. But yeah, just like really looking at all that is like, yeah, it's all good and dandy and all, but when you over consume on that, of course it's going to have a long-term negative effect on your body over time. It's just that a lot of us probably don't really like think of it that way, because like this, a lot of us obviously like in our culture going back, like a lot of us like force fed that, so we didn't have nothing else to eat, so we had to go with the options that was available for us. But
Like, you want to eat, don't you?
yeah,
You
exactly.
go eat this, or you ain't eat nothing. Yeah, swallow your spit.
Yeah, but pretty much knowing more about like health foods and like what foods does to your body. And one, it actually becomes more fun for me to just like be able to look this stuff like, okay, this is exactly what I'm expected to have put in my body. This is exactly how I'm going to feel today. So yeah, but going back on the whole protein thing, like that tiredness that we be feeling after you like had all those like nice ribs, fried chicken, ham hocks, all that stuff. Like, just think about the mad amount of protein that you are putting into your body. Now, protein is good; it's very necessary for your muscle growth, muscle repair, and all that. But what I have actually what I've actually researched is that when you eat all of that protein, but you don't balance it out with your fiber, what it does, it actually lowers the blood flow from your brain, because it takes a lot of energy to break the protein down in your body to function right. So you're going to notice that you're going to end up feeling more fatigued, more tired, aka the itis that we do be getting. So so you gotta be able to like balance it out with your good green foods, your vegetables, your fruits on in as well, apples and all that. So yeah, definitely like keep in mind about the amount of food that you are putting into your body, and always find a way to just like balance all that out. That's why you have to like eat everything in that pyramid, so you don't like have less chance of coming to those internal complications. And I'm like, I just found out about how protein really impacts you. It's good, but over consuming it can be bad.
I think I overconsumed a bunch of foods. That's all been the situation I'm in now, man. Like shit. Every time I found something in life I like, man, I ate it all. I ain't getting some more. Like, you want yours? I'll take a third. Shit. Like, yeah,
And it's all
man.
good, man. Like, live the life that you want to live. Just be wary of the choices that you make. That's what it comes down to. Choices.
I was just talking about my choices with when I used to work in different pizza parlors. Like I work for Little Caesars, I work for Cottage Inn. I've I've done a lot of work like helping out at Happy's Pizza. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. Domino's, yeah, at Domino's as well too. And man, I used to go in there and just like I straight up used to tell people like, man, hook my shit up like how you want it, man? Like you trying to get somebody a heart attack. Do that to me. Like all the parmesan, the garlic butter.
Now you're just asking for it,
man. Like all of it, man. The works, man. Give me that stuffed crust, man. All of it, man.
You know how much calories you can easily pack on with just a thing of pizza alone, though.
Man, like getting several toppings,
especially with the restaurant pizzas. Like they be packing a whole lot of preservatives and all that stuff in there, bro. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Used to run through them boys, man. like
really, like a whole pizza is already an easy 2,000 calories alone on average.
Man. And I had like a you know, with most meals you have a side and shit. Like you think with a box of pizza, you don't need no side, man. Shit, let me get this box of crazy bread too. Shit, not a crazy bread. Sometimes crazy bread, but what's the other Italian cheese bread?
Italian cheese bread, yeah, that was definitely my go-to.
Some Italian cheese bread, some little chicken bites and shit. Like, man, hook it up. Yeah, man, that ain't it though. That ain't the way to do.
But we all live and learn. And on top of that, just our cultures, like we were not fully educated about the health aspects of everything. So of course, like a lot of us will have a lot of these complications because like we weren't really taught this like that. Our folks weren't really taught like that.
Man, I swear. And yeah, man, that's why it's good to just be aware of all the necessary adjustments and learn, listen to your body, understand your body, learn your body. And like you said, your body is your car. You got to take care of your car. You gotta get that oil change. You gotta get them tires rotated. You gotta get the works, man. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. That's what the focus is. I've been trying to do better. I'm trying to do better.
Yeah. And I always say, because I understand it's not easy, especially if you've been doing it for a long period of time, making those unhealthy habitual choices. It's not, of course, I'll definitely say it's not easy to just like make that transition. It's literally like a whole process, one step at a time. Start off with something small. For example, working out. On average, if you want to start off working out, just do no more about 30 minutes a day of doing like of doing your workout routine, and then you can build yourself up from there. When it comes to your diet, just like practice slowing down, not eating out as much or eating unhealthy things like on a consistent basis. Like I would say, spend like 3-4 days eating healthy habits and those other 3-4 days is like, okay, go ahead, go out, but start lessening it more and more over time, so you actually be accumulated to the point where it's like, I don't need to go ahead and get this like 8-piece tender chicken from KFC when I know I can just go ahead and like season my own chicken breast and whip me up some good grilled chicken with some nice carrots on the side, which carrots gets more fiber when you cook it, by the way. I found that out. Yeah. Interesting, though. It doesn't take away. It adds more. That's only carrots right now, though. So, yeah, do that.
You said carrots, right?
Yeah, carrots.
Okay. And it's crazy. I just like really started adjusting to eating cooked carrots. Like growing up, like even as a teenager in like early 20s, I never wanted carrots that was cooked. Like, man, let me clean some carrots off and just get to eating. Hit you with the, what's up, doc?
Right, exactly. But yeah, everything starts with just like small steps, like just make minor adjustments and just build on that over time. And you'd be surprised how your health, like the choices that you make one becomes more conscious, and two is like you had developed a system where it's like, okay, I can go ahead and like stay consistent with that, and I can go ahead and like splurge out just to have a good time. AKA, it's like it's good for you to develop like 80% whole foods and 20% can be everything else. So yeah.
Well, earlier when I mentioned like when you was talking about staying hydrated and drinking enough water, and I mentioned like eating your water, what are your preferred selections when it comes to eating your water?
I'm not eating your water. That's actually a very good one. Well, that first answer I already gave you is definitely going to be the salads. Because
yeah, you did mention salad.
because they are because obviously it's a green, so it's already going to hold like a lot of water in them already, along with the minerals and everything that's good for you. So that's definitely a good thing. Obviously, like all your fruits, like your apples, your watermelons, pears, and all that. So that's another way of like eating the water. So like yeah, they do retain their own waters in there too. If you're that type of person, eat your ice.
I know. Yeah, a lot of people eat their ice. Sometimes I will too. Shit. Especially them small little cube ice and shit. Like you got to go to the right places and get like a good cup of ice. You can bang that motherfucker.
Yep. But ultimately, you gotta stay drinking your water. You cannot replace that.
Yeah, ain't nothing like some good water. Boy, I be on water throughout the day. Water and orange juice. That's what I drink the most. Water and orange juice. My favorite beverage ever is apple juice, but I can't even drink it no more.
Oh man,
I ain't been able to drink apple juice like that since coming off of like back-to-back spinal surgeries, and then next thing you know, apple juice just don't sit well in my body no more. Like as good as it tastes, it just creates a lot of pain. So I just had to stay away from it. But yeah. Antoine Blasingame. You familiar with Blasingame?
Please, oh yeah.
Cage fighter.
Yeah.
Married to Nikita Blasingame. They one of my favorite couples. Love them. I can sit and talk with Twan and Nikita Blasingame about something, anything. He brought it to my attention to make sure I eat my water when he came over and was on the show before. And he said he eat a lot of his water. I think he started to correct me. I don't want to misquote you, but I think he was saying like he started to drink less water. He drinks a lot of water anyway, but drink less water and eat more of his water, and that's been helping him out a lot too. Yeah, I forgot how he came across that knowledge, but I know that's something he does in his routine. Yeah, so that's what made me bring it up when you were talking about just eating healthier and stuff. I remember Twan put that in my ear before about eating your water, staying consistent with that, all the type of the food options you just mentioned. Yeah, definitely helps. Definitely helps. I don't even remember the last time I had watermelon. I feel like it's been like a year. Yeah, I ain't had no watermelon in a good while. I run through some oranges and shit though.
Right, exactly.
Like, man. What big events you got coming up, man? I know you always covering something.
Yeah,
Mr. EyeSnap.
Yeah, well, for those who've been following me for the past 3 years, you would know that pretty much thanks to my news station, they actually connected me with the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, aka NATIS for short. And they're the people who pretty much put together the Emmys. Now, for a lot of people, I know I'd mentioned this in the past, but a lot of people may not be aware that like there are regional Emmys that do be going on. Most people, when you think of Emmys, you pretty much only think about the big televised Emmys that we do be seeing on our channels. But no, every region does have their own Emmy Awards going on. And I had just did an event with them last Saturday. I just did an event with them. It was their gold and silver circle, and that's where they honor those who's been in the industry for 25 to about over 50 years. And so through them, I have been connected with them to cover their Emmy Awards for the past 3 years. They already like sent me the email asking for me again for their upcoming Emmy Awards. So
let's go.
yeah. So like, yep, there goes my summer in a nutshell.
Yeah, when is that you say?
That one's going to be June 13th, and they're going up having me go into the film. That's where they're going to have their Emmy Awards. It's going to be held in Fillmore in the Detroit area. So shout out to Detroit.
This is what, the second time?
Third time.
Okay.
Yeah, they love my work that much.
That's why I hesitated. Like, man, I feel like it's more than that. Okay, third time. Yeah.
So yeah, that's one event I can definitely let you know for a fact that I'm the Emmy photographer.
Hey man, that's something to talk about on your resume. What?
Oh yeah. I'm like, I don't know too many other photographers that's doing it, but but yeah, that's definitely one I'm looking forward to. Another one is your upcoming event in the next couple of weeks, man. That's the one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh man,
as I've also been like working on my photography skills when I went out to cover them high school basketball games. Like, I'm making sure that you're gonna have some crispy pictures again this year,
man. For real, man. Yeah, them snaps was beautiful, man. You capture like some really great moments from some of everybody, man. The youth playing within the games, to enjoying themselves, mingling around the school, getting stuff from the vendors and coming back, getting in the stands, man. It was fun. It was fun. That was only the first one. It was fun.
Oh yeah. All right. And as I mentioned, he's like, it's only gonna keep getting better and better, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm shout out to you again, man. You plugged us in with Mid Michigan now. Got some coverage last year and this year. Man, shout out to Stella. Appreciate you. The whole production team over at Mid Michigan now. Appreciate you all. Nice to meet you all as well. You guys have a very beautiful studio. Yes.
Yeah, and I do want to hear from your mindset now that I'm here on your podcast. But I'm going to ask you, what was going through your mind when you first walked into the studio?
A lot of. Okay, I'm gonna say the first thing was it almost didn't feel real because like in a sense like I felt like as new as that environment was to me because I've never been into an actual news station, but it felt like something I've seen like in a movie. I've seen them in movies, but like it was like exactly how I see them in movies. Like you come in and then I didn't know which camera to look at. I ain't gonna lie, because like I seen myself on several screens and so I'm like, oh man, where am I looking at? But I was trying to stay focused on the middle, and then I'm looking at other cameras and like you see yourself everywhere around here, like, everywhere you look. But it was a lovely setup, man. I feel like it's something I can get used to. Man, I feel like it's something I can get used to, man. I started to go back there and see if I can help out on the weather or something, man. Like, hey, man, it's gonna be cold. Like, y'all know that. Like, let me tell you how it's showing up right here. But yeah, man, it felt like living in a movie or something or a TV series. Just coming in there, just discuss the event with Stella. Yeah, man, I felt like it was something. Before we even started the interview, I was like already looking forward to coming back. I'm like, I ain't even started the interview yet, like, and I'm already like, I got to do this again. But yeah, I was excited for it. It helped me being there helped me feel like, man, the second event is really about to happen. We're really about to do this again. So I thought I was excited, like when you guys came out of school last year and did the interview with us inside the gymnasium at the New Standard Academy. But man, coming down to the station, man, that was definitely an experience, man. One for the books, man. I'm looking forward to doing it again, man. I appreciate you all a lot. Like that was fun, man. That was fun. Yeah, it just felt like it was in a movie. I think that's the best way I can sum it up, man. Because it felt like I was there before, but I know I ain't been there before. So it's like, yeah, I loved it, man. I loved it. I was trying not to, because I know, I'm not used to like running down questions like as quick as possible, and like we on a time limit with the news and stuff like that. I was trying my best to like not repeat the same stuff, get the rambling and stuff like that. Like I gotta stay
Right.
focused because you know me, I like to talk a lot. It's
Right.
much to discuss. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, let me stay committed to exactly what she's asking me and not venture off elsewhere.
Yeah, and that was actually now that you brought that up, that was What was that experience like, knowing that you got so much that you have to like share, but you are now in a position where you are pretty much have to condense everything and be on a time constraint. Because I definitely know, like, yeah, as we're almost 2 hours in this one right now, and we definitely know that, yeah, you love to like be able to like put the full story out there. So
Yeah.
how you feel being in that time constraint situation? I'm sorry I turned into the whole interview on
No,
you.
no, you good, man. Hey, man, let the right people come ask the right questions, man. Hey, we got much to discuss, man. Everybody and your mama knows much to discuss. Hey, shit.
Hey.
Shout out to Day Day Flint. Got the sleazy hoodie on. Just peep that in the camera again. Show that off. Show that off. Give a Day Day Flint real quick, real quick. I got this for my birthday. Um, I would say, I think just like you started off saying, like I didn't know what to highlight over what. I'm like, man, it's like so much to talk about. Like, what do I mention first? Like, I forgot what was the question Stella asked me. I think I was talking to P-Way Prophet, who came in to take pictures alongside you inside the studio. I was talking to him about it when we left. I'm like, man, I got to go back and watch the interview. But it was one of those questions. I don't know if it was like the second question she asked me. Like, I had about 5 answers come to the top of my head, and I'm racing against time. Like, oh my god, I can only pick one, but I want to answer I want to answer this question in several different ways. It's like, okay, spit it out, Chris. And then I was like, man, I asked him too. I'm like, man, I ain't repeat the same thing I did from the previous question, did I? Because like when she asked that, I was thinking of several things that's gonna be taking place within the event. It's like, man, we got like less than a minute. How can I get it all out that quick? I'm gonna have to work on that. That's something I'm gonna have to practice on. That's something now that I got that experience, I'm gonna have to practice on like putting emphasis on like key points of the events in a brief timely manner. I think that was one lesson I took from it because I sure was like ready to have a 2 hour talk. I was like, hey, we got to do it in 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. Like, man, there's so much to talk about with this event, man. Like, I could talk about the vendors, man, the youth, different youth, um, different youth players that played and coming back to play again, man. The performers, man. I don't know. I can't even remember if I mentioned on the news station, like the New Standard Academy. Shout out to the New Standard Academy, man. Principal Corey Black, man. Athletic Director Omar Dasuki, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate this partnership with the New Standard Academy. Um, Shout out to all my family that's in there. I got a bunch of nieces, nephews, and stuff that go there. That's what led to me being tied with the school in the first place. Always up there supporting the youth. and then looking for a place to host this type of all-star showcase. My niece Mari, she we was coming back from I think a volleyball game of hers like a couple years ago, and then I was mentioning how I was trying to do this event. She was like, "Why don't you just do it at our school? Like, just talk to our athletic director and the principal about it, and see if they see if that can be something that come to life." And it did, and it did. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely that was a great experience, man. Doing the news interview. Yeah, I was thinking about that ever since. Like, I need to learn how to like bottle as much important information up in like 2 minutes or less. I need to practice on that because like I kept feeling like I was about to repeat the same thing again. And I'm like, man, don't feel that pressure. Don't feel that pressure. And then I should be better with that because I love putting pressure on myself with going live on podcast interviews, and I don't prep with questions or anything like just to. And I've tested myself like that when people come on and I'm like, I only got 25 minutes to do the show, and then like, and we get a bunch of important stuff out the way, and then like it feel like a hour 2 hour conversation, but it's been time to have like 25, 30 minute convos, and we got some very detailed information out the way. So it's like I don't know what the hell is going on in my mind. But I don't know if I was looking at myself in the camera too much, like checking my outfit. I don't know, man. Had that unleashed apparel on, man. Shout out to Shantae, man. That all white boy had that unleashed on, man. Was down there in the Atlanta Fashion Show with that on, man. So I had to, yeah, man. It was I don't know. I was excited. I was excited, but I definitely I should have known you knew it. Like watching me, like yeah, Chris got to want to say way more, like, but only a little bit of time, man. But it was a blessing though, man. It was a blessing. I'll definitely do it again. I tell you that. I'll definitely do it again. Um, that's overall, overall, that's how I view it. I'll do it again, but I need to work on that a little better. It's always room to evolve. So yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to this event, man. Could have been highlighting our photographers was in the building, like shoot, you and Miguel.
Hey, shout out Miguel. That boy can shoot.
Man, you and Miguel, man, y'all put on for us last year, man. Y'all got some great shots, man. Y'all got some shots of each other and man. I was looking through both
Right.
of y'all photos. Like you
I'm
got
pretty sure that he don't realize that when you take a picture of me, I'm always prepared to get to give you a scenic shot.
man, hey, for real, like
That's to tell you how long I've been in the game.
yeah, I love like y'all both got like some off guards of each other, and those are some great
Oh, are you
snaps.
sure that I off guard? That he off guarded me?
Or was you prepared for that?
I was prepared.
Hey,
I've been in the game too long.
I had to think about the way you said that. I was like, you were prepared for that moment. Like that's how you got the stance and everything right for the camera. But, hey, when I first seen that picture that Miguel shot, a shout out to A1 Omigo, man. Miguel, that's my guy right there, man. When I was going through Miguel photos, man, and I seen that picture, I'm like, man, you would have thought Alvin was ready for that shot, man, because it's like it was too good of a picture, man. It was like you thought he was ready for that one, man. I know there's some great off guards out there, but man, the way you was ready.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? That's your man on the mission.
Yeah,
that was your man on the mission pose right there.
Yeah.
Hey, for real, for real. And then it was another shot. I don't even know if you might have noticed because you posted the pictures, but there was a shot. You had an angle and you captured the crowd. It was the some of the kids were playing during that game.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were standing like under the basketball rim, and you got a shot of the kids with the crowd behind them. And then like I'm zooming in, looking through the crowd, seeing who all I noticed. And like while you got that perfect shot of the crowd, like I zoom into the crowd, and Miguel got his camera. Like it looked like he's aiming like right at y'all and stuff. So it's like y'all kind of looking at each other. He in the crowd with the camera, and then you down on the floor with the camera. So that was a good shot too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, man, we got both of you brothers returning to get y'all snaps in. EyeSnap Studios will be at the school. A1 Omigo will be present as well. We got the likes of others like um, P-Way Productions. P-Way Profit will be through there with his camera. Flick by Bean, shout out to Keenan, will be there with his camera. My boy 810, my hero, RJ 810 Visuals, will be there with his camera. Tracy P will be there with her camera. And we got cameras all over the place, man. Want to really give people that all star, that boss star vibes, them boss star vibes, man. Like we about to really put on for the city, man. I just want everybody to join together for an afternoon slash evening of just mutual fun and excitement, man. Um, all through sports and some entertainment. Um, just a bunch of things I love to experience growing up, and a bunch of things that's tied to my life now with everything I'm into from like film, music, media. I just want to like condense it all and like see how we can make something happen, man. Something else I didn't get to speak on as much as I would have liked to on the news. Health awareness, raising health awareness with these events. Um, People like myself, you as well, living with scoliosis to that causing me to have leading up to me to have spinal surgeries, which led to sciatic nerve damage and a bunch of different like uh, bladder and bowel issues because of those back-to-back spinal surgeries, limited mobility, and then that kind of drives you, or it did for me. It drove me into like having like a mental health illness, and then like you know once you I don't know, it's hard to explain, man. Once you lose your ability to just control your own body like you want to. It's like I still remember being able to do what I want with my body, and now it's like every day is so many question marks, and it's like no matter how hard I try, um I leave out the house and people still think, oh, you're late, you're wasting my time, you're full of shit, you're doing this on purpose. I'm like, man, people have no idea. Like this is 20 years straight, probably more. Wait, what year is this? 2026.
Yep, 2026.
2021 years straight. Because I had my first spinal surgery in 2005. So 21 years straight of like every day trying to figure out how to use your own body. How is your body go react to this? How is it go react to that? I try not to think about it sometimes, and things get worse. And people like, oh man, you don't stress yourself out. Like it's hard not to think about all these issues because like, how do I gain some type of control over them if I don't continue to focus on them and stuff like that? So like, I try to be an example um of um of individuals who shouldn't quit no matter how tough and how difficult things are going in life, man. Like your health to have you looking at and questioning everything, like everything. And I just want to show that when people are like, oh, Chris, you're doing this, you're into this, and you're always these places, and y'all have no idea. I'm capable of so much more, but it's like I'm literally held back because of my own health. So like y'all think I'm doing something with like media and events and stuff like that, and music. But like for me, every day is like knowing what I'm really capable of. It's like I'm barely getting the bare minimum off. So it's just like I just like to, and then I'm glad you spoke on your health journey and staying fit and being committed to that, because that's the type of awareness we need to raise. Like take care of yourself like any way possible for the best. Don't wait until it's too late, or like we said, that check engine light start coming on. It's like that's when I really started to take my health serious. When that check engine light kept coming on every day, and I'm thinking like, dang, they said I'll be 100% after I healed up a year, 2 years straight of physical therapy and having this surgery and that surgery, man, and seeing like 5, 6 different specialists for the same issue just to get several opinions, and everybody, oh yeah, you gonna be good, you gonna be good. No, I have not been good. I have not been good. People actually get, especially family more than anything, get upset when I tell them how I actually feel every day. Oh no, you shouldn't feel like, well, I shouldn't feel. I don't want to. Shit, it's just what I go through. But I still stay positive. I don't really like to, when I'm feeling like awful about what I'm going through, man. I try to get that out of my system before leaving the house. Like you said, staying like if I gotta go to work or anything, or I got some events to cover, I'm doing my damnedest not to think about my health issues. I want to stay in the moment, and that just helped me stay locked in. And yeah, man, shout out to people like yourself, man, continuing to push to stay healthier, man. Shout out to people like Ashley Cayley, still fighting, battling breast cancer and leukemia, um, making everyone aware of her story and her journey. You know, as she continues this battle.
Yeah, we need to do a follow with her news
Yeah,
station. Yeah, we definitely been wanting to do a follow with Ashley K.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Let's make that happen ASAP, man. Yeah, Ashley, man, she's another one. A lot to talk about, man, because like a lot of people don't be understanding. Like, you know, we able to come out here and do what we do, and please people, like whether it's entertainment or whatever, poetry or whatever. But it's like, man, behind closed doors, you go through so much,
Yeah.
like just to make things happen, and then still like you said earlier, like you got to find some. It's hard to have you time when like you always struggling. It's like,
Mhm.
so it's like you, how can you really enjoy yourself if it's like physical internal pains, and then that turn into mental pain and stuff like that. So it's like it's difficult, man. But once I started to speak up and speak out about like what I was going through every day, bro, like I think that started to help me a lot more mentally. Like keeping all that shit to myself, it wasn't healthy, man. Like, cause for one, like you can do all the research you want, but like we ain't perfect, so we don't know all the answers, nor do we know the proper questions to ask. You know, until you speak on what you're going through with others, and then others might enlighten you on like, hey, you ever asked this question or type this into Google? No, I haven't. Wow. Never thought of that. Yes,
Mhm.
I have dealt with that every day, actually. Let me type this in and see what results. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes you run into people, they might not be fully going through what you're going through, but you might mention something that they like, oh, I can help you out with that. So it's like I had to stop. Um, I used to visit a therapist. Um, man, right around the time, I think during my artistic vision days or right after, I was seeing a therapist. And yeah, even my therapist was telling me like, yeah, quit holding that in. Like, start telling people, like, because everybody, oh, if I couldn't get this right, or if I'm moving too slow with this, I didn't show up on time for this. You know, if don't nobody know anything is going on with you, you just like you're a bullshitter. You know, so and that's a lot of feedback I've gotten through most of my life. People just think I'm a bullshitter. Like when people don't know, like, man, if I'm feeling any little bit of good, like, man, I can go harder than anybody, man. But it's just like living with a deformity, man. Like nothing in my insides is aligned correctly for my body to function how it's the human body's supposed to. And I didn't really start to like fully learn and understand that until I was becoming an adult. like, man, like I went all through my childhood, like living like this. Like, oh my gosh. And spent all my adulthood trying to work on ways to, keep fighting for better. You know. But I never wanted to I've allowed I feel like I've wasted many years like just sitting back, not doing enough, but just like trying to focus on my health. And then I had to find like a balance in there. And that's why earlier shout you out, shout out people like Geo, shout out people like J King, shout out to Jermaine, shout out to Soldier on the Beat, um, Cam the Barber, shout out to Cameo. People like y'all, man, y'all helped help keep me focused and remind me like what I was capable of, what I'm still capable of, even when I was starting to lose that sight of myself because like my health issues kept things so like so cloudy with my judgment. And then I feel like I wasted a lot of time just like letting my health beat me down. And like we could have been bringing the city together like this years ago. You know what I'm saying? And like people like yourself and Geo is reminding me of that like time and time again. And then I had to find some balance. Like I can put focus on all these 5011 health issues and still get out here and perform and do podcasting or event coverage and stuff like that, work on film projects. Like, yeah, I just gotta find balance. I had to force myself to get out and adjust. Like I had to kick the pain medication and I was like, to help, excuse me, to help with these pills. I need to see exactly in my natural state, like what can or can I do? And then like I started traveling more just to adjust on myself, like adjust on my own without slowing others down, being in the way of others. And then it helped me get to this point to where like we can start making some stuff happen, man. And yeah, I just want to continue. See, I definitely couldn't have answered that for Stella in less than 2 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
like man, because that shit took some time, man. But yeah, man,
I'm pretty sure there is a way to condense that, though.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm a believer in all possibilities.
It is, man. It is. It is. Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. It is, man. But yeah, man, I just want to continue to raise health awareness. More importantly, man, and continue to create opportunities for everyone around here, man, through all ages. Like events like this, like you can connect with all kind of people, all kind of businesses. Like oh man, you can get a good view of like where the youth is headed, man, and help stay in their lives and encourage them to, stay on the right path and help them find things that's best for their interests and their body types or what sports they best playing. And, it's all kind of benefits with like bringing us all together, man. People of all ages, man. It takes a village. It takes a village, man, for any and everything, man. All of us, man, and we gotta remember that, hold each other accountable, and you know, man, yeah, man, just so many opportunities, man. We got so many different sponsors involved, so you can connect with people on so many different things, man. Like health causes, the right foods to eat, right clothes to wear, some everything, man. You never know. You never know who you're gonna run into, man, at the M2D Sports Flint Street Ball Stars basketball showcase. Yeah. Not sure if I answered your question. I can't remember if I
No,
answered
no,
your
you
question.
totally
Now.
answered it.
I get the rambling, man. I get the rambling, just talking, man. But yeah, yeah. I feel like you asked the right questions though,
Oh yeah,
because
that's my reason. I always do.
I remember you pointed that out to me one time in a meeting like we had with I think you and brother Turner, Anthony Turner,
Mm-hmm.
had pointed out that to me, man. We was learning nonprofits, learning. You know, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as much as I need to get the nonprofits going now, boy, yeah, I know you remember. I did not want to be in the beast.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, man, we be doing like so many other things. Like nothing against you, Mr. Turner. Like you're teaching me some stuff I had no idea. Like you know what I'm saying was possible out here.
Mhm.
I'm thinking my mind was just like on like so many other things, but like yeah, shout out to Anthony Turner, man. He was teaching us some definite gems, man. That can be useful, like shoot, useful in times like today.
Mhm.
So, but I appreciate everything I learned over time, man. All my experiences. I remember like back then. I think y'all both had said something like, 'cause, you know, I sit back and just observe everything. Like sometimes I might not say nothing, but then it's like, hey man, Chris, you got any questions, man? No, you go ask the right questions. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of why I just been sitting back, just listening to everybody, just
Mhm.
trying to put two and two together and make everything make sense, man. The more you listen to everybody, man, you at least for me, it seemed like I always can find a way for something to work for everybody. Just listen to everybody. Listen to everybody's call like with concerns and stuff like that, and then really push for that cause.
Mhm.
You know, and make sure whatever that cause is isn't you know long as it's benefiting all parties and stuff and ain't bringing nobody down, then that's usually the best route to take.
Mhm.
I don't be seeing what the confusion is. Like, as long as it works for everybody, like, let's do that. Like, people gotta learn to compromise sometimes.
Ooh, compromise. Another avoidant word that people along with accountability.
Man, man, I swear, man.
Man, there's so much that we can go on that though. So.
Man, for real, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. But I ain't gonna sit here and make this about me all the whole time. I've been talking for a minute, man. I know you got stuff to do, man, and we are looking forward to Mister EyeSnap Studios. I gotta put some more energy in there. Like, yeah, it's
Yes,
too
correct that.
relaxed, too
Yes.
relaxing way laid back. I gotta
Yes.
stick my chest out like Alvin and shit. Like Mister EyeSnap Studios will be in there getting some shots, man. So hoping y'all all come out for sure, man. We got youth games starting ages 9 through
Mhm.
11, boys and girls, 12 through 14, boys and girls, and the third game is ages 15 through 18, boys and girls. Um, we have a Flinders celebrity theme game. I don't care about popularity contests. It ain't the most popular aren't the only ones getting in to this celebrity game. You're eligible for the Flinders celebrity game as long as you're making some type of positive impact within your communities. Um, from entrepreneurs, business owners, photographers, musicians, all kind of artists. Hell, if you're in and within law enforcement, from the fire department, hey, come get some shots in with us, man. As long as you maintaining a positive, creating a positive impact, man, creating positive vibes around here, then you're eligible to come out and have fun with us. Then the fifth and main event game will be for more experienced players like Clevante Brown,
Big shout
representing
outs.
representing talent over politics. He works with the youth every day, training players for basketball. Not even just the youth. He helps out adults as well. But his main emphasis is on the youth, making sure they get the proper guidance,
Mhm.
and not even just with sports. Like what I'm saying, just paying attention to their health early on, and keeping them engaged in academics. And so yeah, man, it's gonna be huge, man. 3-point contest, skills challenge.
I will not be doing any 3-point contests because from middle school days, I will never forget that I missed all 10 baskets in front of the entire school populace at Holmes Middle School.
All 10?
All 10.
Like, how bad were the misses though? Like,
Extremely bad.
oh man, like you hit the rim, like
Hit the rim, airball, all that.
oh man.
So
like,
don't ask me to ever play on none of y'all teams. Just because I'm tall don't mean nothing.
he said, he said he got PTSD for that day. He like the whole juice on that. Like, nah,
The whole school
again.
body saw that.
Never again, what? That's funny right there, man. Yeah, you will be able to get some good snaps of.
I'll get some good shots. I got some good shots. I'm not gonna get no good shots.
He said, "You want with me shooting in the gym, man?" Hey, it's the new Standard Academy will include the school's drum line. The drum line will be performing. Majorette dancers will be performing. They got second and third grade hip hop dance group, fourth and fifth grade hip hop dance group. Man, it's gonna be some fun, man. We got performances from our own music artists throughout the city, the likes of Shireyana, the likes of Taylor Tatum, and Sir Kanan McGee. You know, to name a few. We got Marjar Marquita. We got all kind of talent coming through, man. All kind of talent, man. It's gonna be special, man. It's our own all-star event, man. Inspired off the NBA All-Star weekend, man. Where all the stars come out, man. Everybody within the main industry. Well, Flint created our own main industry within the song, the Flintistry, and we're bringing everybody out for this Flintistry showcase, man. Pop out. We all gonna be there, man. We got plenty of news coverage. Shout out to Mid Michigan Now, 25 News, Fox 66. Shout out to Tia Scott, Tia the writer.
Tia
representing the Flint beat. We did a Zoom interview on my birthday a couple weeks ago. First day of the Pisces season, February 19th. That was a great interview as well. She's like you. Y'all ask them, y'all know what questions to ask. Y'all ask some good questions. Cause like I be trying to hold back a lot of information and shit like that. So it's like when people ask the right things, it's like I ain't got no choice but to like, damn. Yeah, let me get you the spill, man. Like, but yeah, that was a great interview, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. We all about to enjoy this day together for real.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
looking forward to that one.
Yeah, man. Is anything else you wanted to go over with us, run by while you was here today?
Last thing I will definitely say is because I meant to mention this too, is that along with me like shooting these events coming on up, I will also say that I pretty much pushing my new prices for everybody who's looking for a photographer to do like any portrait photography or event photography as well. I did make updates on my website not too long ago about the pricing setup. So if anybody got like any big events and they need a professional event photographer, or they are looking to get some very, very good quality portrait shots of themselves, even if for a wedding day, like I already like got my stuff set up for that one as well. Like, hey, I'm the photographer who knows exactly what he's doing and know how to make you look extra clean.
Over here with the
you will see from Chris's event.
Rubbing my hands like Birdman. Yeah.
Trust your photographer.
Trust for real, man. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Let's get it, man. You definitely deserve it, man. I'm proud of you, man. You for sure worth it, man.
And I should also make mention, because I definitely want to close out with this, that how this year started off was actually very, very interesting too. Because I actually I got to pick up my works from Graveland Arts Council because their art walk. I was actually one of their feature photographer for last month's art walk for Black History Month.
Yeah.
And one of my pictures that I displayed there actually got sold.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, so I may also be looking more into like showcasing images that I've captured over the years, both from my photojournalism side and my main photography side, to show to like display in like some art galleries or art museums whenever those opportunities present itself. So definitely be looking forward to seeing the works that has been done being on full display.
You already got stories attached to all of them individually, or you
Mm.
got to like go through and like write them out and stuff.
Now for that one, for the most part, what any of the artists have to do, whatever your medium is, you just gonna really gotta like have like a good title. You do have to tell what medium it is. And yeah, that's pretty much just like the most basics of it. And you definitely, and if you have a piece that you are looking to like put on display and put on sale, you pretty much can end up actually naming your price with that as well. So yeah, just a little bit of like background from that.
Okay, yeah. Because somebody like me will be at that event asking questions about every picture
Yeah.
you display.
Yeah, and if I'm there, I will definitely answer like what the story behind each and every one of those pictures.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Yeah,
Let's
the
get
one
it.
that sold was the one that had the first black rodeo show that came here in Michigan a couple of years back. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
very very first black rodeo show where they brought professional horse riders, bull riders, and all that. Yeah, they had at the Genesee County Park Fair, wherever that was, that somewhere going down that way. Yeah, that was the very
Okay.
first one, and yeah, I got a good shot of a cowboy riding on a horse. That was the one that caught the eye, and I'm like, that's very interesting because that was the first, because obviously Black History, that was the very first one held in our area, in the Genesee County area, in history. So yeah,
Man.
Black History all the way through.
Hey, let's get it, man. Hey, stay working, man. Stay working, stay busy, man. The city appreciates you, man. I think I can speak on behalf of everybody and say we appreciate you for sure, man. You definitely put the work in, man, and continuing to do so. Grind don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
We winning. Yeah, we winning for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, man. That's you said that's how you want to close it out with that piece of information right there.
Oh yeah.
Tell them how to follow you, man, and keep in touch with you, man, and reach out for those new prices and stuff, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can definitely like follow me on my social medias on Facebook, Alvin J Brown, for my Facebook business page, EyeSnap Studios. On Instagram, EyeSnap Studios. TikTok, EyeSnap Studios. Yes, I do have a TikTok as well. YouTube. Well, I'm hardly on YouTube anymore, but I should see about we getting that back active again. YouTube, EyeSnap Studios. If you want to play against me in some Tekken iSnap gaming, throwing in my gamer tag out there.
Hey, I know that's right.
And I'm a me and yes, I'm a mean boy when it comes to using my guy Victor Chevalier.
Man.
Right. And for my website, where you can find my prices on my website, iSnapstudios.weebly.com. So that's where you would like see my previous works, and it will also take you to the booking page, so you can be able to look at my prices, select the service that you want, and yeah, or you just do it the old school way. Let me know, and I'll just create an invoice with the details on there.
Gotta have the details.
Yes, and believe me, I perform way better when you let me know what it is you're looking for.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Talk to us. Talk to us. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Can't read your mind. Talk to us. Get a little input. Let's make it all happen, man.
And I know I can bring your personality out of you.
Hey, let's get it, Mr. EyeSnap Studios. Alvin J. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, brother.
As always.
Hey, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Till next time, me and Brother Al, much to discuss.
Once again, we'd like to thank the world for tuning in. Follow our guests, find the link in the description. Please comment down below, leave your honest thoughts. Let me know if you like or dislike Chris the Boss. It's a vibe, topics expanded worldwide. Tap the bell, hit subscribe, you'll be notified. On the journey, close your eyes, create your own ride. Much to discuss, the rest is on us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Soon we'll be back for more. Hope you enjoyed the show.